So over the years, more than a few brides and grooms and parents of brides and grooms and best men and maids of honor and friends of the brides and grooms have asked me to try to do something interesting, special, and or surprising for the couple at their wedding reception. Hi, it's Bill. This is Creative License, and thanks again for being a part of this little dime and nickel dog and pony show called Creative License. Thank you also to my sponsors, sponsors like Electro Voice, DJ Event Planner, Promo Only, Perfect Portals, my workshop, The Entertainment Experience, and Disc Jockey News, Disc Jockey TV. Be sure to be nice to those guys too. So I had a DJ ask me the other day about this one topic, about how they wanted a father of the bride had called and they wanted to surprise the bride and groom with a song, and then do the old DJ scratch thing and then do a different thing, and I've been asked to do that too, and I've done it. But what I don't do anymore is surprise the bride and groom unless I've had a conversation with the bride and groom about that very thing well before I've had any other meetings with other people. In other words, I'm collaborating with the couple on their wedding reception. And one of the things you do as a collaborator is you don't surprise your collaboratoree, right? You don't go off script without them knowing that you might go off script, and making sure that they get that if you make a choice to do that they trust that you will. Because I've had, since the first time I tried to do that and had a bride and groom upset with me because dad decided to surprise them, and I thought, oh, well, dad would never do anything that would upset the bride. I was wrong. So now, during my first time that I have a planning session with the couple, I go, well, if for some reason, and no one usually has, no one usually does, but if for some reason one of your friends or your parents or your grandparents come to me and they say they want to create a thing as a surprise for the two of you, is that okay? Would you trust me to do that for you and then let that be a surprise? Or do you want to be in on everything that any other person who's going to be putting their fingers in on your wedding reception, do you want to be in on that kind of stuff? Now, you'd be surprised how many people say to me, I don't want that. I don't trust that my friends and family are going to do anything for me that I'm going to like. Or I don't like surprises. So no, I don't want that. And knowing that information, when I have a father or the bride come to me now, I can say, I actually promised them that I wouldn't do anything like that. They asked me, in fact, to avoid anything like that. I'm sure you understand if there's something you want to do, like at the groom's dinner or something like that. But they, one of the things they're paying me for is to keep them informed with every little detail that's going to happen. Now, do I still surprise the couple? Sure I do. Normally what I'm surprising them with is how well that their plans and our plans will go. I will surprise them with jokes that I might tell, or any kind of improv that I might have to do during the event, but I know my client really, really well by then. In other words, I know that whatever I'm going to do is going to go well with them. And if it doesn't, then it is completely on me. And if the parents get in on something and I let them, that's completely on me, because I take on all the responsibility of whether or not this is going to be really great or not so great, because I know these two people and I know how they want their day to go. And regardless of who is paying me on the day, I make sure that parents and brides and grooms understand that I'm working for the bride and the groom. And anything beyond that has to be okayed with my producers, the bride and the groom. Now, you may do it a different way. You've probably had success doing it another way. I've had success, but one failure made me decide never to do that again. What do you think? What have you done? You got any comments? Do you just think I'm full of it? Probably think that right there. I'm Bill. This is Creative License, and I will see you next week.